Welcome everyone to our new podcast, Who Runs the NFC East, for co-hosts who have been going back and forth in competitive trash talk for over 25 years. We will break down our team's games against each team that they play to have an analytic opinion from the perspective of a fan, and our thoughts moving forwards mixed in with the trash talk we all know so very well between fans. Welcome to Who Runs the NFC East. Introducing my fellow co-hosts, Stanley Autry, Tracy Monroe, and our special guest, MQ, the Giant. And before we get started, I'd like to see our normal co-host, Takars Bunch, will not be joining us this evening, so we hope he feels better. So, past that,
TB,
what's happening, guys? Hello?
hey, what's up? What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so going on this week, everybody technically has won their game. So we're all technically winners.
Winners. Hey.
So
we're more winners this week.
So,
We're
yeah,
more winners.
so I want to say congrats, but I don't like you guys. So therefore, it is what it is. Not you personally, but your teams.
Well, let each person speak for the team week 5.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess we'll start with the Giants because they're the
You got to start
right now because that's you're the
We're not
best.
saying this.
All you guys are just surprised by us. We're not
Exactly.
surprised.
Yeah,
Wow.
right now
We
because
played our former quarterback. It's okay. We know how he plays.
So you guys played the Seahawks. So the Seahawks was on the roll. So that was kind of interesting that you guys kind of
So we
stopped.
play next week. Let's see. Hold on. Bengals, right?
Yeah.
Come on. That's a possible win.
It's possible, but
That might be a fit. Now we are 3-3. Come on.
but the
possible.
Bengals only besides us, the Bengals besides them, they've been playing some real tight, close games, and their offense has been moving. We're the only team that's kind of like gave them a little bit of like humble sauce, if you want to call it that. So they lost a real heartbreak last week. So I don't know. They might be out to blood next week.
I mean, maybe, but everybody thought Seahawks gonna beat us, and we went to the what is they call them? The 13 man, or 12 man,
12 man.
Yeah, 12 man. So we went into Seattle. That's a 10th man. We had 29-20. It wasn't as close as people thought it was gonna be.
True.
I was surprised. It was nice to see. We blocked the kick. That was big and went for a touchdown. I think everybody was surprised by that. I was even pretty surprised. But, hey, it's the NFL.
Right.
You know what I mean? We won 2 championships and nobody gave us a chance. So, hey, you know what I mean? So, I could talk my trash all day. Nobody can talk nothing about the Giants, okay?
It's just good that you all kind of was able to utilize a punt block. I mean, a field goal block, excuse me, that had been done that way in the history. So, that tug rule that happened with the Raiders in New England, get ready for that thanks to the Giants, because a lot of teams going to say, hey, if y'all not going to penalize that, we all going to do that.
We are going to use that.
So.
No.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Congratulations for
we
started
some, huh?
That's going to be the new
Michael
tush push.
Jackson.
That's the new
Michael
tush push on special teams.
We trendsetters, man. That's what we do. Hey, it is what it is.
It worked.
That was the only block kick that night. Actually, there was another block kick that night. I forgot what game that was, but it was a block. It was a
The others was
blocking day.
Others was a little more traditional. Yeah, the others were a little more traditional, coming off the edge. You guys came straight through the middle. So like I said, you had one of the other guards like pushing the center down, while your other guard jumped the gap and went and blocked it, and the referees was like, "Hey, it's all legal." And I'm telling you,
blocking. It's the same way you block. No,
this is what I know. What I know is you don't touch the long snapper with their head down. And for some reason, the zebras look the other way. It ain't my game. But if you was playing Washington, I'd have been hot. Yeah.
Realize
The zebras look the other way.
Yeah, I said that like zebras. But
Hey, good game, NFC East.
all right,
There you go.
all right. Well, hey man, you guys win on some BS sometimes. Hey,
It's
you know
all
whatever
good.
you want to
We
call
ain't
it.
mad. We're
You
not
still
mad.
was winning. You know what I mean?
We're
Like,
not mad.
you
We
know.
represent
Anyway,
the
Hey,
NFC
listen.
East. No, look,
29
we want the NFC East to be tough. So the fact that you all beat someone outside of the NFC East just makes us look tough as a whole division anyway. So it's all
Hey,
good.
we met y'all guys again because we could have had that game.
Oh,
I
yes,
wish
yes.
we did have that game
You
because
coming?
that was our game,
It's coming.
and we just didn't give enough.
It's
But we
coming.
had it. We
You
had
just
it.
dropped the ball. You
You
just dropped the
coming.
ball. We appreciate
had
it.
It's okay.
We had it. Yeah, that's what it was. We dropped the ball because we could have had that game.
Yeah, we appreciate
You
it.
guys were a little scared. I know y'all was. Oh, damn, we might lose the daggone Giants again. I know y'all was like, damn, our season for the go down and say, well, right?
So, Yusef and Stan, are y'all scared for the second time y'all play?
Yeah, I think.
No,
Absolutely not.
by the time
Hold on, let me play them PZ. Let's see.
by the time we play them again, yeah, by the time we play them again, we'll definitely be fully into our identity as a team by then.
Yeah.
So as long
That's
as
why I
we
said no.
healthy, and it's a game, we be in Washington. Was the first game in Washington
No,
or
be
New
in
York?
Giant, it would be in
New
Giant
York?
Stadium.
You'll
We'll
be
be
in
in New York.
Midlife,
New
so
York.
you'll be in Jersey.
So
In
even though
Jersey.
watch this, even though we're in New York,
Jersey.
it's another home game.
Pretty much.
So
Pretty
it's
much.
gonna be fun.
Pretty much.
I don't think
There's a lot
so,
of-
sir.
There's a lot of burgundy gold in that
You're
blue
not,
building.
you're not the Cowboys. Even though I don't like the Cowboys, I don't think anybody travels more than the Cowboy fans and the Seahawks.
That's what we're saying. We don't have to travel. We in New York. Like
Yeah,
we
they already
in New
there.
York.
Y'all not in
Yeah.
New York like that. Not like
They
you
run
in
New York.
I'm telling you.
They think y'all think y'all run New York.
Man,
See,
look. If they feel Arizona,
Let's start getting delusional about like the Cowboy fans, okay?
no, it's
No,
not
we
delusional.
good.
If they're gonna feel, if they feel Arizona Stadium like everybody, they went to Arizona.
We
You
made
think
we
they're gonna
made
go up
we
4 hours?
I was in the game last year.
Oh, no, but listen to what he's saying. They went to Arizona and
And filled the stadium.
they filled the stadium. You thought I'm saying the burgundy. You saw a whole bunch of burgundy, and they thought it was Arizona's colors. They thought it was red, and it was actually the Commanders' burgundy and gold.
Yeah. So all we gotta do is go 4 hours up the street.
Burgundy and
Listen.
gold. Rod.
Listen, I got tape that was at the Giants game. We came back and won last year.
Hey, well, you know,
Great game,
yeah,
by the way.
And
man.
to add to that, though,
Into the game.
add to
Good
that,
thing about
MQ,
that. Oh, go ahead.
what he's saying is y'all not having a good season right now, and when season's not good, the fans go and hide or they don't
This is
identify.
MetLife. We 2-3, we ain't 0 in what 5.
yeah. At this
That's
moment. At this moment. But by
Right.
the time we play again,
New York and Jersey. We don't just got New York. We got 2 states here. You know.
Dan, what will they be in November?
this is what I was gonna say. MQ, when you was looking
November
at
3rd, we playing you guys.
when you was looking at the schedule, what's the games prior to
We play the Steelers. That's a tough one.
okay. Lost.
That's only difference is a Monday night game because it's at 8:15.
The Steelers are what?
I don't care what the
are
Steelers
what?
are.
Go
We
ahead.
played 2 tough games. No problem. I get it. We played the Eagles. We played 2 games at home. So that's
Okay.
good.
The
Right,
Eagles,
we
the
at home.
Steelers, and who
And
else
then we
in
play the
between?
Steelers, and then we play you guys.
Hold up. You play the Steelers.
Commanders.
You just play
And
the
then Commanders.
Steelers, the Eagles. That's 2
Yeah.
teams. That's
And
it.
then the Bengals.
And the Bengals.
So that's three games before. We might really I know that's a tough one, but like and that's in Pittsburgh, so
Ugh.
you guys no, you know what I mean?
So you seeing 1 and 2 out of that, or you seeing
I can see no 1 and 2 or 2 and 1.
So you'll either
I
be
think we're definitely not going 3-0. If we got 3-0, I'm like we definitely beating y'all.
so you'll either be 3 and 5 or you'll be 4 and 4.
I took 4-4, and then
Okay,
we beat
because
y'all 5-4.
what's gonna happen is when we come there, because this game right here, when we play the Ravens, this is probably our toughest opponent before we play you all. we got the Carolina Panthers after that. We got
y'all gonna beat them down. Y'all got the Carolina Panthers.
Chicago,
Carolina after y'all. So
yeah, we got the Chicago Bears. We got to play, and I don't know what other team in between there, but yeah, it's not really.
Yeah,
it's
we don't have a great schedule.
Yeah, it's not really.
Stan, I can hear
tough.
TV saying you got to use the schedule. I can hear it. I can hear
Yeah,
it.
and look,
It just echoes
and I
in my
appreciate it. And I appreciate it
hearing.
because all we need is a little confidence, and we got a rookie quarterback. So hey, if the people come in and they play to their level of talent, which means if they're not good, continue to play to your level of not being good. Let Jaden continue to show out and get confidence. So by the time we go to New York and we beat them again, but this time we won't need our kicker to kick 7 field goals and stunt like that. You don't need a stunt like that. 7 field goals. You don't need a stunt like that for the record books. Let's let some other guys get some shots.
Right.
Hey man, I'm gonna enjoy these 2 wins, and when that time comes, we'll have a conversation a little differently. Now the Eagles, we played them a little earlier, and they played them the week after or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know when our bye week is. It's probably before you guys.
So you see the Giants beating.
Oh no, it's after the Panthers game.
So you thinking y'all would beat Cincinnati and possibly Philly?
I definitely think we can beat Cincinnati. Philly is a toss-up. Steelers in Pittsburgh, that's a little difficult.
I'm a little nervous for the Cincinnati game because Cincinnati is a little pissed. Like their
Yeah, I'm
record
telling you,
ain't where it should.
they are mad.
That
They
don't
are
mean
angry.
That don't mean
All
they ain't gonna win.
Okay.
Okay.
Joe Barrow just threw for 5 touchdowns last week because they were already pissed.
He about to
Still
throw for 8.
lost. So
Right.
now
Exactly.
that he knows like 5 touchdowns ain't gonna do it, yeah, he probably gonna try to go for next shit.
I'm not saying it's a sure thing because nothing is a sure thing. But I think I think we have confidence going into the next game. We didn't have neighbors. Y'all forgot that.
No, we
Top
didn't
one,
forget.
top receiver. I don't
Yeah,
know. I think
that's
you
big.
guys forgot. I mean,
You didn't have Singletary either. You didn't have Singletary.
All right, so we won.
Yeah. So the thing about that, the way that you guys won your game is Cincinnati's problem. Is that y'all use more defense? Like Cincinnati's defense is
But
really
we scored
bad.
29 points.
Huh?
I mean, some of it was defense. I mean, what?
Yeah.
One.
I said their defense is bad. Like because they can't stop anybody. You know what I
we
mean?
can get Neighbor back next week, which I don't know what's the diagnosis on that, but if we could get him back, that'd be great.
What did they say his injury was? Do you know?
I have no clue. I didn't even know he was hurt.
MQ,
Gotcha.
you got to be like the Cowboys. You got to play with your players hurt. It's the next man up, baby. It is the next man up.
Be like the Cowboy.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that-
No, hey, almost
the
don't
perfect-
feed family.
I was just about to say the same thing, Stan.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
almost
Go ahead,
don't feed the
Peasy.
family, baby.
Peasy, go ahead. Talk about it. Talk
I
about
was about to say that was a perfect segue.
Well,
Go
It is
for it.
time for the adventures of Captain Cowboy. Hey,
We wait for
it
the
might have
moment.
been, it may have been an ugly game. No, ugly like those chicks that hang out at the Piggly Wiggly on Lionel Street. But we got it.
Like
We got the dub.
Cowboy fans,
And that's why you see Captain Cowboy in front of you now. Now, we're doing that with banged up players and our quarterback throwing interceptions. Imagine when we get it together.
He said
Victory.
Cowboys get it together. They ain't got it together since I was this little.
Damn.
Whoa, Stan. Y'all are just not having a winning season with
But you ain't hear me say us get it together because even right now we have moderate excitement. Like we're excited.
Mhm.
We're very
Mhm.
grateful. We're ahead
Mhm.
of schedule, but
Right.
we're not kicking down doors and yelling. We're going undefeated from here on. We're going to win the Super Bowl.
none of us,
We'll
are
continue
saying
to
that.
keep getting better. Y'all got the highest paid quarterback in NFL history. You got one of the highest paid receivers in NFL history. And you got a defender on the defensive side of the ball that's going to break the bank next season for his extension. So you really got all the pressure to sit here and be like, it's a win now situation. We ain't got to win now, but you do.
Yeah. All of our things are unexpected.
Yeah.
All I will say to that is, again, Dak Prescott 2016. Awesome. Going to the playoffs. After they watch the videotapes, not so much. Keep that in mind.
So let me ask you. So when you was looking at the game, what did you see that you were so confident about your team's future.
Well, I'm not so confident. Because you remember last week I picked us to
Against the
lose. Now.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
You just remember last week I picked us to lose.
True.
And this is just the Captain Cowboy and me talking and showboating and gloating. I take
Right.
this off, I can talk real with you.
Right. Yeah.
We got Detroit next week. I don't know. Every week is a I don't know situation. I mean, it's
Yeah, I'm not gonna be mad at you because that was technically the better choice. Like I told you earlier, that was the better choice to go with. You literally won at the last second. So therefore, it's not like you didn't not. You know what I mean?
right.
You know what I mean? So it was just like you chose the right. I guess the prediction. But like you said, like Q said earlier, anything can happen, and then that thing happened.
Yeah,
To the point that you guys won. So
that's Dak Prescott sometimes does that, and that's what people fail to realize. Yes, he may have blunders, he may sit on the field and have that dumb look, but then there's times where he can light it up and write it up, and then you'll be like, man, how did he do that? Just like he hit Jalen Tolbert, and how did he do that? And I might add Jalen Tolbert with the hurt nuts because he strained his groin or hurt his nuts or whatever they said the injury was, and still got it.
Got you. So
Yeah.
So against Pittsburgh, what did you see that you think you did better?
Wait a minute, you tell Jalen to stay out of them. What is it called? Freak out party? Freak offs? Tell him to stay away from the freak offs.
Is he one of the names that came up in the trial?
You telling me he playing football, but his balls hurting?
Oh yeah, it's kind of.
And the man, he's just a man. Hurt goes away.
He might need a little bit. He might need a little more baby oil on that. That's all.
You know what I mean? Listen,
keep it moist. No homo.
No Diddy. Huh? But I'm happy. Realistically,
so
it's a sneak win. What did we do so much better than the
Pittsburgh Steelers?
We just continued to march down the field and get first downs, and when we needed to, we capitalized on it because, as y'all saw, there was turnovers, there was interceptions, there was missed passes and whatnot, and we didn't complete all the time, but we just did enough just to win that game, and we got the first downs and again made it into the red zone when they couldn't, and that's ultimately the only thing that won the game.
Who y'all played again? The
Steelers. Remember, you said that was a good team, sir.
Yeah, they're gonna beat you. They just not a good. They've always been a good defensive team. So
that's where the credit goes.
They can't score. They never was a high scoring team. The Steelers are
been a long time
team. You either gonna out-gritty them or you're not gonna win. So you guys out-gritty them. So I don't know if the Giants
we had the better judgment of the mics. I'll say that.
They had what you would call it the better opportunists on mistakes.
Mike,
you know what I mean? They progressed
Mike
on
McCarthy
that.
was better than Mike Tomlin this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
By a little.
Yeah.
Yep, by a little.
So we have a viral moment that has been happening, and I would like to during this podcast, since we're talking about your team, before we get into Commander Nation.
Oh no. I'm hoping.
Shout out to Philadelphia for also not losing this weekend.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. So there was a clip. I don't have it because I just refuse to put any Cowboy footage on any of my devices to show. But I might edit it in. There was a clip where he decided that he wanted to share some words with Dak Prescott while he was in his sulking moment. And everybody's trying to figure out what he actually said when they read his lips. So what I'll do is I will insert the video here.
At the end of that, I'll let you read your own lips. At Dak doesn't react at all.
So CeeDee Lamb
on the sideline. Yeah.
So do you want the translation?
So everybody has to trying to realize what they say, what he said by reading his lips. So what do you think that he actually said?
Jump ball, jump ball. Throw him a jump ball. Throw it up. He's going to jump He can beat his defenders. He's going to catch it, and he's either going to get the first down or he's going to get a touchdown. Jump ball 4.
Jump ball
Jump
4.
ball 4.
Okay, so
That's all he was saying.
what I saw and what I read through his lips
No,
was
Lord.
he said subpar ball,
Hey, yeah.
subpar
For what?
dead ass is what I read on his is what he said.
No, ladies and
Now-
gentlemen, no.
Now I don't know. So unless CD says something different, that's what I read on his lips. I'm sorry. Lip reading.
What?
That skit on going around on YouTube and Facebook, bad lip reading.
Yeah.
There you go.
I love those. Those are
Bad
good.
yourself, you bad lip reading.
I might. I don't
He
know.
said, he said CD4 or whatever the heck he said.
Subpar, like the throw he made was subpar. Cause I thought he said subpar folk instead of saying 4. He might have said 4. I don't know, but I was just
Ain't that Prescott's
Jump balls,
number 4, right?
Jump balls. I've got you.
Ain't his number
exactly
4,
what he
right?
did.
Ain't he number
Huh?
4? So it makes
Yeah,
sense if it
right.
said
It makes sense. I didn't say that it was wrong.
Jump
I
balls.
just said
Jump balls 4.
that's what I thought he
Jump
said.
balls.
That's the
I've
same.
got you. Throw it. Just throw
Cool.
me a jump ball. Just throw it up. I can
Cool.
jump over it. You remember how Des Bryant did the Eagles and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just jumped over him? Bop. That's
that.
all.
Was right. Des Bryant, by the way. You guys have like
Des Bryant's still around. He's one of the highest paid.
y'all had like everybody and still
non-players.
can't win, man. What's up with that, man?
He said, "What?
Hey man,
I said y'all had like every wide receiver that's a stud and never can win. And the defense, by the way.
Never can win. We beat y'all."
the last time
You ain't
the
won
last
us a championship.
the last All Pro receiver that they won with was Michael Irvin. Sorry.
I'm
I
saying,
mean-
but that Michael Irvin, these days were great days, man.
All
Those
three
were
of
great days.
you have been
All
victim
right.
to CeeDee Lamb, have been victim to
Right.
Des Bryant in
Two
regular
champ-
seasons. In
Two
regular seasons.
championships in the last
In regular season, sir.
in my lifetime, by the
Yes.
way. In
In your lifetime, regular season. Yes.
Oh, I gotta tell you about that.
Do I need to
Yeah, it is on this finger.
right here? Do I need
I
to bring up
I got two
how many
things
times
for
we
you.
beat them?
I got 2 fingers. I got a ring here, called peace.
Right. And I've got 5 fingers. You got a ring there, ring there, ring there, ring there. I mean, what
Nah,
does
nah,
that mean?
Right
That's in the
there,
past.
since when you said?
That's in the past. Yes. Yes,
I
that's in the
little
past.
shorty. I
Just like
little
Yes,
shorty.
1991 is in the past. Just like 2017
I
is in the
like,
past.
I
We're
like a
talking
little.
about now.
I
Yeah,
bet
you
you.
might have been yay high, but you still remember it.
Nah, I don't remember nothing because I ain't watched no football, buddy. 91? 91, I was in diapers.
Oh well, that's the
It was
Redskins.
my age right
See,
there, but
man.
I was in diapers.
Yeah.
So, that's when you got to need to win something.
Uh,
'Cause,
who from that-
The Eagles, man, I mean, the Commanders really can't talk, so I don't know. When
MQ.
the-
Look, are we
Hey,
saying
MQ.
anything right now? Are we saying anything right now? I said, are we saying anything right now?
Hey,
Not a
MQ.
word.
I just got one question.
Yeah, but
Not a word.
never.
No.
It's usually that star right there.
Well,
Man,
again, I'm going to ask
Hold
you this.
on.
AMQ, who from that 2017 is going to play against the Bengals this Sunday? I wait. I wait.
Who's from that team that won?
That ain't what we asked. That's what I'm asking you. Who from that 2017 team is going to play the Bengals this
Our
Sunday?
team that won the championship? Nobody.
Yes.
I
Exactly.
mean, we're going to do
Exactly.
2017.
That is my point.
2024.
That is my point.
We don't have a Tom Brady that can play 20 years.
No, you don't.
Nobody has a Tom Brady
You don't have
for
a
20 years.
you don't have a Brady that can play the Brady Bunch.
They're only winning championship, I'm saying. Some people could play long, but are they going to win a championship is the
Man,
question.
I don't know.
Right?
That Daniel Dimes is
That Scott could play really pretty long. He seems like a really
yeah.
he seems like took care of himself, but he doesn't win a championship. Let's be real. I'm just saying. He's not going to win
We
a
don't, we don't
championship.
know. The verdict's still out on
You
all
guys
three
don't
about
have the
quarterbacks.
formula. The formula is, here's the formula. You have to get out of your way. The Cowboys are in their own way.
Hey, if we put a poll up, what quarterback do you think is going to get a champion? Is more privy to get a championship
In the NFC East,
and NFCs, and that
Man,
probably
I'm be honest.
exactly.
Sorry.
That's my point. Number one probably be Jaden.
Then you could
Number
talk
two
to
will
him.
probably be Dak, and number three will be Jalen.
And you know what? Matter of
When
fact,
you
speaking
got
of you,
internet,
Jalen, Dak, Jaden, Jaden, Dak.
come on, we gotta give him that already. You
That's
can't
it.
regret that.
Yeah,
That
look,
early.
What do you think, Washington representatives?
I still think the Eagles can get a championship before any of us.
I think we cheated because, like you said, your quarterback name is Dak. It begins with a D. With the Giants, y'all got Danny Dimes. Basically, it got a D.
Mhm.
And in Philly, they got Jalen Hurts with a J. So we just got a Jaden Daniels to get our J and our D. So we got our JD, like a lawyer. So we can run school on this division right now.
This one. Too many background letters and acronyms there.
It's only 2 letters. It's only a J and a D. It's only 2 letters. Don't get lost. It's 26 letters. I only use 2. So we doing all right over here.
So we got their names. Jalen Daniels, what's his name?
Jalen Hurts and
Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels.
It's too much, man. Jaden, I don't know.
If you want the full government, Dakota Rain Prescott.
Dakota. It's crazy. Oh, I do have something. You said something earlier that kind of triggered a thought. MQ.
Yeah.
Now you said something. You brought up Archie Manning. Now, wouldn't it be interesting if the what is it? Not is it the grandson that's in college right
It's
now?
the grandson.
It's
It's the grandson of Archie.
What's that? I don't
Yeah.
know who's his father.
His father is
The older brother.
it's
Oh,
it's the older
okay.
brother.
The one that got hurt. He was
The
supposed
one
to
that
be
never-
quarterback,
The
but
one
he
that never
got
played.
the,
Yeah,
He
never got
played. He
to
just
play
didn't
'cause
get
he
to
got
play
hurt.
pro.
Okay.
Yeah, he got hurt.
exactly.
Okay.
He became available, and that's who y'all picked.
But they got a while because he gonna stick around Texas for next year and the year
Yeah,
after.
because he got still
Yeah,
backing
we
up the Heisman Hope
can't
guy.
wait that long, man. We need a quarterback.
It's Cooper,
Yeah, y'all already-
Cooper
brother.
Manning's son.
Yeah, so
you,
you're
Yeah,
you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait.
gonna have to wait. You didn't pay
Yeah.
Daniels already.
Cooper, man. I mean, you know, I
I'm-
wanted the guy from Jacksonville, but you know,
Jacksonville.
Trevor
What's his
Lawrence.
name? Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Oh,
Trevor
Um,
Lawrence. Nobody wanted Daniel Dimes. The
Yeah,
rain,
he
the
came-
rain
he
of
came out of
boom was
nowhere.
so thick that draft
what did he? Yeah,
he
what
came from
did,
Duke.
First
I,
of
I,
all,
I, I was about to say Duke. I was wondering if he came from
First of
Duke. And
all,
that's why I don't like him. 'Cause I don't like Duke.
with the GM call or whatever he was, I guess the GM, Dumbleman, whatever his name is, Gettleman. He's terrible. He traded
OBJ.
LBJ. How can I forget my guy name? I can't think. It's just like, what are you doing, man? Like, and then from there it was just stupid stuff after another. And then
Like, you know, OBJ is supposed to be playing for the Dolphins now.
Yeah, he's supposed to play this week. He's supposed to play this week. OBJ.
Supposed to play this week. For the
LBJ.
Oh, really? He's
Yeah.
finally got really. I mean, activated.
He been over there. He just wasn't healthy. But yeah,
Right.
I didn't know he was.
And he's playing for who now?
Okay.
yeah.
Dolphins.
I mean, right now with the
That's a
quarterback,
perfect team for him.
with the quarterback play right now, you still might not know he's over there.
Uh-huh.
They're having a tough time getting the ball to the receivers out there in Miami. So
And that's
You know.
crazy because they have the fastest receivers in the whole entire
Yeah, they
league.
got that boy. What's his name?
the cheetah.
Tyreek.
Tyreek. Yeah, Tyreek.
Tyreek.
That boy
And-
is quick.
And Waddle too. Waddle not nothing to be ashamed about. That dude is fast too.
They need a quarterback worse than us. Then they got studs.
Well, I
Tyreek
mean,
Hill.
they just need an extra supersized helmet on tour.
Yeah.
Man,
They need
I better should retire. I'm sorry.
They need
His
to
head
put
was
that
more
helmet.
threatening than anything.
Hey Stan, they need to put that helmet on that linebacker had in Cleveland for us.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I saw a few cats with Cleveland with like a Scully on their helmet.
Yeah, like a big old extra thing. I don't even know
like
what that
a
was.
big yellow joint on their helmet. I was like, well, why don't Tua use that if it's gonna give you a little extra protection? But
yeah, 'cause that was,
It might be because he's a quarterback, and
He got some soft muscle skull situations going on. 'Cause when he hit his head on the turf, it's almost automatic for him.
Yeah,
Period.
like it's a trigger.
Yeah,
It
we
goes
already. The thing is, people don't understand when not you guys, but like it's interesting. Like when you get a concussion, I never got a concussion, but I know people that have, and so you don't know the effects. Certain effects will still linger. So he'll never. I mean, I can't say never, but like it takes time, and you can't just go to football right away. You need time, and then sometimes I just think people just need to get away. Like, don't go back to football. If you had a bad, like
I think he should just.
he got hit. He got hit. Like it wasn't no like
no.
I hit it on the turf a little bit.
No,
or
no.
like
That
some
last
of the
one he
guys.
had,
Yeah,
that last one he had wasn't hard.
It really wasn't a
yeah,
hard hit.
that is because of the first one was
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. No,
So
he
now-
had more. It
But
was
see,
he
you gotta
had
think about it. The
the
first
one
one,
before that was hard. The one this
but
one
they
was
was
like
years. They
super.
was years ago from now, and it still like got him
It's
a little
not-
bit.
It's
Yeah,
soft.
it's
Yeah.
on the edge. It's always on the edge. It's
yeah,
like
but
right there,
like
waiting
you
for it.
don't know what
Exactly.
like you don't know what's
Exactly.
going on in his chemistry in his head
Mhm.
Exactly.
from that.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
And those things trigger certain other things. And so you gotta let your brain heal. And football ain't the way to do it. So and that health was you don't want him to, be retired and then he's going through something. A lot of brothers did not make it, because they had situation CTE or whatever the
Yeah, for
case
sure.
may be, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think he needed to just step away.
Yeah.
I know it's difficult, but is it
I mean-
is it worth it? But some of these guys, like they say, I die on this field. So
Cool. So, okay. So, what was I about to ask?
Washington.
Exactly. So, with that being
God.
said,
A couple things, man. First thing we said, let's make sure identity, all right? And leave no doubt about that, all right? We still left some meat on the bone about it, but that is our identity, all right? No question about it. Brandon Lugo!
so what we want to say now for the Commanders with such an impressive win against the Browns, they really beat them up. I don't care how bad they play or how bad the Cleveland Browns played. They beat them
As
in
did the
every-
Cowboys.
as every aspect of the game. They beat them up, and it was a great
as
thing to
did the
see.
Giants as well.
That's fine. I don't know. We beat them up. Like, y'all didn't have 7 sacks. Y'all didn't beat them. Y'all didn't score.
This last game was against Seahawks. So.
The only time that they scored was at the end when we took everybody out. They only scored 6 points. We put up a 30 burger.
When was the score, Mr. Commander fan?
We put up a 30 burger. It was 32 to 6. No, 32 to 13.
34-13.
34-13.
Okay.
We put up a 30 burger. And the only reason, like I said, the only reason why they scored, it was a good play that they scored on too. But either way,
I ain't even see.
they only scored 6 points.
I ain't even see the score that Cleveland did because by that point, I guess I had already clicked off and started watching
You went
other
to the pitch
games
too.
that
Huh?
was a little closer. Yeah, they had done relieved me of my duties. I
Oh,
knew
yeah,
the game
for
was
sure.
in the hand. It was garbage time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
was-
Deshaun
it was-
Watson, I appreciate
Would you say
you.
stand garbage time?
Yeah, it was garbage time. I appreciate Deshaun. I hope he was able to find that nice spot down there in DC. We got plenty of
Happy-
good legal services in the District of Columbia.
Oh, no happy ending.
It wasn't too
Yeah.
happy after that game. So
Man,
Yeah, dog.
it was something. It was great to see. Like it literally, it was all facets of the game. Like it was.
I see
literally
y'all guys'
offense.
schedule.
It was
'cause
all
Y'all,
the offense, defense,
y'all need to lose.
teams. It was everything. So, like I will say this, like I said on the previous weeks on the previous podcasts. Every game is an element of something new. Until this game that's coming up against Baltimore is
Yes.
it's like the
Baltimore.
pinnacle of what
Mhm.
we've all put together now.
Mhm.
Like if everything will come together and show what we can do against that, because if we do beat Baltimore, it's gonna be the league is
my
gonna be
God.
like the league is gonna be like, what are we in for? No matter
Like y'all playing,
ain't
y'all
gonna
playing in B-more, so good luck.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's
we
gonna,
ain't gonna be able to stand Commander fans if y'all
man.
beat Baltimore.
But look, you got
Wow, I'm not coming on the show next week.
MQ. You got to
Don't be
understand. That's
scared.
Even if I win, I ain't coming on the show.
Don't be scared, brother.
yeah, it'd be all right. Look, I'm
busy.
gonna tell y'all something you don't even know. If we were to win that game next weekend, I'll be a little nervous for Washington the rest of the season. Because I mean, what game will we be going into that we're expected to lose after that?
Exactly.
Like, we're gonna be the favorites, and playing as the favorites can be a little heavy for young players.
I mean,
like,
you're playing the Panthers.
know.
Come on, it's not that serious.
Like,
Right,
but
You're playing the Bears.
Preach.
It's not that
the,
serious.
the Panthers,
Yeah.
Come
the
on,
Panthers,
Panthers.
Yeah, probably the favorites at that
It
point.
ain't that serious
But
either.
I don't think y'all gonna win.
the Panthers
That's
can sneak some teams.
Y'all might lose that game.
yeah, it's gonna,
Possibility.
it's gonna be scary.
I
Then they
mean,
play y'all, so I don't know what you want to say to that.
you have to still
It
remember,
can go either way.
we came into the season, the media not expecting much out of us. So
Right.
we've already amassed the same wins as last season. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we're a team that could have won four games again this year. We would have won 5 games. That would have been an improvement. So we already kind of at that number. So right now we kind of playing out of our heads, and it feels good. But
Yeah.
at the same time, we just don't want the sky to fall.
It's like being in a
Commanders. Finally, something to talk about.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
just want to give a class. Sorry.
It's like
Well,
like
we
being
appreciate
in a horrible relationship. You just don't. It's like when you get into a good relationship, you kind of weary of will the old things come back in and deflate the balloon and everything starts to wow out again. It's just so we just kind of like just gauging and waiting just to make sure things are the way it is before we get back into our, competitive like trash talk and be confident about it.
I got 18 weeks. You got 18 weeks in the season. Let's see.
Although I will say this, since Magic Johnson is part owner, and me being a Laker, and me being a Laker guy as I've been, I really don't see Magic being, any team he a part of has success. So whether it's the Lakers,
sure.
whether it's the Dodgers,
The Lakers.
He
Well,
owns
it's
a
smart.
small percentage.
The Dodgers.
Small percentage.
Yeah.
They try to make it like he's
Hey,
a major owner. He's not a major owner.
it's a lot more
He's
ownership.
just
Watch this.
saying him being there is giving him a low.
Here's a name attached
it's a lot
to it,
more ownership than I got. So you can call it a little ownership you want to.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when those
share.
good old boys allow a black skin to come in there and be like, please, we need you to help turn this thing around, and whatever your contribution is,
you
so
Whatever
just-
your
because
influence is,
you
yeah.
can tell me
They're just
in
using
Dallas,
that influence and that
Okay.
celebrityism.
with Dallas, where's the black ownership on your team? I mean, you got great players of history. Which one has ownership of the Cowboys? Oh, okay. You do your research. We'll wait. We'll wait.
You didn't give me a chance to finish.
Okay, let me get my phone ready, because I'm going to need to Google this. You about to bring out something that we ain't never heard. We ain't never seen them in
Right.
a
What was
booth
your
with
question
Jerry
again?
Jones.
You said who
Which-
owns stuff in Dallas?
He gonna say, "Owns Juice Jones."
Which person of black complexion in America has some ownership of the Dallas Cowboys?
We got a bunch of coaches and
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
A bunch of
Right.
That's what I thought. They not
telling you.
handing ownership
they give them
over
tokenism.
to people of black complexion in America all over the league or all over our own division. So really, having somebody of that
Nobody in Dallas
representation.
has the magic in their Johnson. Yeah, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, we know.
Whoa.
Yeah, y'all.
We are talking about the NFC
Listen,
East here.
you mentioned, hang on, let's go back. You mentioned Magic Johnson, and the only team that he has success with lately is the Dodgers. Thank you. Not
he's
the
not-
Lakers.
no,
That was a bad. The
No,
Lakers are horrible. By the way,
No, listen.
the Lakers are
that's
horrible.
true.
He don't.
He's right.
since he's known. I know what I'm talking about.
No,
here.
you don't.
Break it down,
You
break it down,
don't
break it down.
because he
Break it
been
down,
so
break it down.
he been so ownership of his Lakers.
Well,
He
just
sold
talking
that
about in
before. Hold
general.
on. I no. But what I'm
I'm
saying
talking
is,
about a championship. He hasn't
yes,
won anything.
he's won when he was an owner with the Lakers.
Yes, he did. He did.
Duh. When
He
he
did.
had Kobe and Shaq, he was
Yeah,
part owner.
he
No,
was.
he wasn't that long. No, he wasn't.
Bro, go back and look when he was playing.
No.
Watch this.
I'm gonna
Listen,
go ahead.
let
No,
me catch you real quick. I'll
Fact
got him
check
used up.
it.
Watch this. Watch
Yeah,
this. Watch this. Hold up. MQ. Listen. Listening is way more than talking. Check this out. While he was a player, he was so close with the owner that the owner had given him ownership with his 25-year contract.
Yep.
He had a 25-year contract as a player. What are you talking about, sir?
Yeah.
I know
Okay,
my
so
guy.
hold
He
up.
did.
I know my guy. He had ownership
Hold
even while
up.
he had
And-
HIV.
I need fact
So-
check.
You don't have to. I am the fact. In the check.
Let me see the car fact.
I know, right? Compacts. We don't buy stuff
No,
off
no,
the shelf
No,
without
so
compacts.
I will give you the car facts just so you will understand where it's coming from. In 1994, Johnson bought 4.5 stake in the Los Angeles Lakers for $10 million, which he then sold in 2010. So he was an owner between 1994 and 2010. And when did the Lakers win their championships? You can look it up.
2001.
Sir.
Nah, I'm trying to tell you. You want to challenge me? No. You
No,
want
no.
to challenge me when I'm telling you the boy is named Magic for a reason. When he
So,
touched
no,
it, it
no.
grew.
Right. So the only point that he was trying to say was is that when his name is
magic around. I
no,
get it.
well, whenever his name is attached to something, they win championships.
It started
So
winning.
therefore, because they start winning. So
They just start
it
winning.
happened to the Lakers.
Listen.
It happened with the Dodgers. It happened with the other whatever
Listen.
that team. They started
They
winning.
start winning.
Listen,
We start winning.
if they don't win, you don't win the championship.
I didn't say championships. I just said they start winning.
Mhm.
That's all I said.
No.
That's all I said. All I
The
said was
last
they
two
start winning.
teams that we talked about had championships. Y'all have to win the championship.
Oh, we will.
You
We
would
will.
have to win
We
the
will
championship.
eventually. But
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
will
saying is,
Magic to make the argument that you guys are part of that magic.
Oh yeah,
You
it
have
will
to
happen.
win.
It will happen.
but right
And
now,
I'm not meaning winning. I mean win.
okay. Well, thank you. When the Giants can start demanding upon us what we should be doing, that's already a problem.
First of all,
Y'all keep your place.
I'm
Keep your
just going to
place.
talk
Hold on.
about two
Stay- watch
championships.
it.
I can
Stay
talk
in-
about
look,
it. And two
Look,
I'm going
watch
to
this.
keep
Here we
talking
go.
about it.
Stay in your lane at the cellar of the division.
I can do that. I can do that.
And look, and when y'all trade places with us and get to the top, we'll listen. But until then,
I
in
should give you some
2024,
replica rings so I can come here and just do
in
that.
2024, just
Hey,
stay
I'm gonna go
right here
Right.
at the bottom.
Dang.
Hey,
Look,
watch this. Look,
we got four, I think. I think we got four. We got four rings.
Nah, you don't have four.
Yes, we do.
Oh no.
Yes, we do got four rings.
Oh, yeah. They
They
got.
got four rings.
They got
man.
four?
They got four.
Yeah,
So they
like,
won,
brother,
they won behind
I
us.
know,
Yes.
I know what my team has.
Yeah,
So
they
got four?
won behind us. Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
They got
Okay,
four?
well,
we may not
Yeah,
get that far with doing you, but we will with Archie, man.
okay, all right. Well,
Got
see,
four?
y'all got we 5-4-3. That's cool. It is what it is.
You got three.
You got three.
Okay, well, you know, the Eagles is way behind. So
Oh,
they
yeah, they
just
got a lot
got
of making,
one.
Yeah, they got a lot of making up to do.
They
But
got
that's-
they just
That's not
got
gonna
one.
happen. That's not gonna happen no time soon. So I'm not even worried about that.
You know what I'm saying? So we're the second in charge. But the Cowboys ain't got nothing to talk about lately. The Eagles just got one. I mean, you know, like I could talk trash until you guys catch up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
Catch up to
we
what?
got two championships off the
Catch up to what?
off the go. Off the go. Off the go.
That's one
know-
thing
you
that
know,
you guys can hold to yourself. I
17
get it.
and all. Sorry,
That's one thing
17.
that you can hold.
You know what?
I mean,
Him talk. You know what him bragging is like. Somebody saying
Bruh,
that.
you brag-
You Giants fans start trying to brag like saying I'm the tallest midget. Nothing.
No, that is yeah. That is agreed. That is agreed.
Until tonight. I've never heard a Giants fan this loud in so many years.
Right.
Exactly.
I lose.
Exactly.
They
I
still
win
allowed
one game in 2017. Danny
it.
Dimes.
No, that is
When they lost that game, I came on, I think, the second, not last week, but the week
Mhm.
before, right?
right.
And Takaris was the loudest in the room.
Takar is
And they
always the
lost.
loudest. He always
Yeah,
gonna be the
Yeah,
loudest.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's why he
That's
sick.
Cowboy fans.
That's why he sick
They're
now.
not with Takaris. That's Cowboy fans.
That's why he's
Yeah,
sick now.
yeah.
He's so loud. He knocked his shoulder out of place.
Oh man, he passed the baton to you tonight. That's what he did. He just gave it to you and be like, "Here, you take my spot."
It's MQ the Giant. I got to beat the Giant. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
I
We won. We feel good. We got 29 points.
Yo,
I think that's the most points we scored in a long time. So
it was.
let it roll.
Yeah,
Let it
That's
roll.
good. I'm
Hey,
glad
look,
you're feeling
brother.
good. I'm glad you're feeling
Right.
good. Look, I'm gonna put this in real quick before we run out of time too, because we got to talk about this. We can't miss it.
Okay.
Hey, there was something big that happened in the NFL.
So Aaron Rodgers,
yeah,
I'm
I was
saying-
going to
for
get to that.
sure.
I was going to
I'm
get to
saying
that.
Yeah.
it because they don't want to make it seem like it. They want to act like the Jets owner did something that he never does for the first
Okay.
time.
Pause real quick. Say it now, so whenever we edit, it'll actually create its own reel for itself. So just
All right.
now, say what you're about to say now.
So, fellas, we got to hit on this. We got to talk about it. It's not the NFC East, it's the AFC East. But I believe Aaron Rodgers, not just the Jets owner, but Aaron Rodgers got his
Oh,
head
yes.
coach fired.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it's been
Yes.
5 games. And
Yes.
this is the most games Aaron played for the Jets. And somehow, after 3.5 years, the owner
Yes.
gets fired 5 games in Aaron Rodgers' young season while Aaron isn't playing the best game of football. Now, Aaron, just know I actually have you on my fantasy squad, so it's no hate on you. But
No, just
I
go
am
on truth,
disappointed.
Stan.
I mean,
Go
I'm
on truth.
disappointed. I'm disappointed he got this.
Go ahead and
this-
truth,
I'm
Stan.
disappointed he
Tell
got
that
this
talk
head
that
coach
talk.
fired.
Flip,
A
sir.
head coach that had a defense playing great ball, but the offense that is not his responsibility. They've been waiting for Aaron to get there to fix this. Is not fixed,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the head coach fault.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Remember the offensive coordinator?
They have the offensive coordinator that Aaron Rodgers handpicked,
Yep.
took from the Denver Broncos when Denver fired him for being a head coach that wasn't getting it done, and they gave him the job with the Jets, knowing that would lure Aaron Rodgers in. They got Aaron. Aaron got hurt last year. This year he's playing, but this is the same guy that was not there with them for
Same thing I
mandatory
was
camp.
telling you, Yusef.
Yep, for mandatory
Same thing I
mini
was
camp.
saying.
For voluntary mini camp, he wasn't there this summer. He had better things to do, and now all of a sudden he don't have a connection and chemistry with his wide receivers.
I
So the head coach
honestly
get fired.
think the Jets need to move past him because he's ruining their organization worse than what it was.
I don't
They're
understand, though.
giving him the keys to the whole facility based upon what he did somewhere else. Come
Yes.
on, man. He's done nothing for them. What have you
40
done for
years
me
old.
lately? Janet
40
Jackson.
years old,
I
coming
mean,
off an Achilles.
They
tear.
had to do brother like that, you know,
And-
like
and-
he couldn't
and-
even
and-
address the people. He got fired, couldn't even go in and address the team.
They
They're like,
lost the
"Damn,
game
that's
because
bad."
of him. He threw interceptions.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah,
3
that's
of
not
them.
the, that's not the,
And-
that's not the
and-
coach
and-
fault. That's not the coach fault at
yeah,
all.
that was a
mean-
big surprise because it came out of nowhere. It was like
Yes.
he had his worst game that he's ever played, second in his whole life, and then all of a sudden the head coach
You
is fired.
fired a
Like,
coach
Right.
because
Right.
he had the worst
I
game.
thought
that didn't
taking
go
you
together.
mad.
I knew something when he tried to hug him, and
And he gave him the
after that
shove
great
joint.
play, he gave him the shove, and it was like, "Yo, what are you
I
doing?"
seen that. I seen that.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
That's
I'm
wild.
like, damn, that's odd.
Yeah.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
New York.
So
New York.
if anybody
New
needs a
York, New
defensive if anybody needs a defensive coordinator next season, Robert Saleh is a great defensive coordinator. He will not be unemployed long. But guess what? He's under contract for at least another year, so he gets a little extra bonus because they'll still be paying
Give
him
me my money.
on the couch.
Listen, on other
Give me
news,
my money.
I know it's a football channel, but I want to say this is funny if you guys know the Knicks. Brunson actually has my middle name, Jalen Brunson. That's so funny. Jalen Marquise Brunson. What odds of that, right? But yeah, I just discovered that.
Don't worry, we'll edit that out.
Yeah, I was like, yo, it's so off topic. It is.
They gotta do it
It's
anything.
like, oh no, I know we're not talking about football, but you know, cookies and cream tastes well. What are you talking about?
I thought at least you was gonna bring up the trade with Cat
You
or
got
something
something
like that.
That's a
You talking
Hey,
about
hey, guys, I know we're talking
Yeah,
football, but the Dallas Mavericks will be playing in October.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like, it's like what? I was like you
Jalen
said it.
Marquise.
You
That's
told
a good
Dan,
one. That's a good one, man.
you told Dan, you told
I
Dan you
was
didn't
gonna
know
say
where he
something.
was
I was
going.
gonna say something, but I like. I think they want to hear about baseball, so both the Yankees and the Mets are in it. So
You just going to New York. That's what you're trying to do. You
yeah,
just
you
going to New
know,
York.
Hey,
like,
MQ.
I'm just saying because the Jets are stink and the
Hey,
Giants are
MQ.
on the verge of stinking. So what do you want me to do, sir?
MQ. Who won it last?
What? The
Who won
NBA?
it? No, baseball. The World Series.
I don't
The
know. Okay,
Texas
the Yankees.
Rangers.
We're the
The
Yankees.
Texas Rangers.
See what you just started.
I mean, if you want to go home, I can go with you all day.
See what you
I'm
just
Dallas
started.
everything. I'm
See
North
what you
Texas
started?
everything.
You done started him as now you got him talking about everything Dallas or everything Texas.
Everything North Texas.
Because the
Texas,
Cowboys were
stand up.
winning, you got to mention the Texas Rangers, and I'm congratulating you. I'm sorry, I did not.
You mentioned the Knicks. I mean, you mentioned the Knicks.
Okay, so we're getting close to running out of time before our podcast ends. But so what I was thinking is that I did want to bring up some ideas to you guys as far as like going forward, or what some ideas that I would think that would be cool as far as adding some elements to the podcast. What I was also thinking about when I was telling Peasy before we started recording was during the times that we actually play each other, like let's say the Commanders against Cowboys, or Giants against Philly, or whoever it may be, that we actually add more people or more representatives of those
Sounds good.
in the team, so we can have to be like a more of a party type of situation. Also, just certain things that we can probably add, like this is just ideas. It's like brainstorming. But I would thought it would be kind of cool to like bring in different representatives so they can have because we have a lot of people that's been messaging PZ or messaging me and wanting to add or wanting to come on and things of that nature. So if they're available, we can just kind of like I don't know if we want to put up a post and say, if anybody wants to join the podcast on whatever, we'll just give them a time, or and see who want to drops in the comments and see what what pool we can grab from it. Just anything that's that'll be I guess more interactive with people as well, because there are people who are liking what we're doing, because I've heard people say something and I haven't even know that they've seen it, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's been I'm trying to just want to add different elements of it. This is more of like interactive with people, especially because our circle is like as Commander fans, Stan, we know a ton of Cowboy fans, and because we battle against them all the time,
A ton of Commanders.
or a ton of
And
Commanders fans, right? See,
Giants,
but I don't know,
not too much.
right? So, but
Yeah, we don't need that.
right.
I'm here.
So what the
I'm
thing
with
about it
the
is,
people.
but for some reason, it's like I don't know. I know maybe 4 Giants fans that I can think of, and I know about 5 Eagles fans that I can think of. But at some point in time, I know just based off of rivalries that 1 or 2 people that we individually we will know, people that we can at least invite it into and see what forms we can put it on. Because I'm actually about to. Matter of fact, I need to put this in there because we got to go with our predictions, and then we should be done for the night. But we also have a a season ending who picks the best award at the end of the season. So we will be displaying that very soon, so the world can see what you would get for picking who will win, who runs the NFC East trophy is what we're technically doing. So with that being said, transitioning into predictions. You up first, MQ. You guys play who?
The bingo, sir.
The Bengals. And your prediction, like we're gonna say, I'm gonna have to give this disclaimer. It has to be a honest opinion, not a fan, because if that would be the case, you would go 16-0. So my whole point is to be very honest in what you think that may happen, and you have to go with the pick.
I would never say we will lose. So That
That's
right
a
there,
bad
I'm
opinion now.
sorry.
Come on now.
Because everyone said we was going to lose against the Seahawks.
Right.
So if I
I'm
bet
just saying.
against them,
Right.
you know, I got to stay positive.
Right. I get it. I
In
get it.
terms of the score, I would say 24-17.
Oh.
Giants, of course.
What was the
Right.
score?
So 24-17. But you do know that there hasn't been an undefeated team since the 72 Dolphins. So you know that you're going to receive a loss at some point. So my whole thing is that you have to give a honest opinion. Like this week, that's fine.
24-17.
We'll give you that.
So
But
you're
I'm
going to
just
say,
saying,
so you say next week you guys are going to win, right?
I'm very, very, very on the fence with that one because I made the wrong decision by going against the Bengals.
I want to hear this. Come on. Let's
We'll get to it. But you say 24-17 against you. So cool. You done. Peasy, what you got?
It's
Who you play?
Detroit.
Detroit Lions.
Detroit.
What?
And
And they all say that because they cheated Detroit last year. It was a nice 2-point conversion for the Detroit Lions.
let's go.
The Zebras. Jerry Jones said, "Hey, that's bull." Blah, 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 blah. I got $100,000. I got $100,000 for you to pick up that flag, throw that flag.
I,
There you go.
You want to be honest?
I'm gonna be honest. I was honest last week, and my prediction was wrong. We won. And,
Okay.
predicted 21-17 them. And I hate to be like that, but
Yeah.
You want to be
Because
that's what you but that's psychology right there.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We just want to try to be honest against it.
I don't know. I'm picking them just based upon because if Dak comes in there and he throws interceptions on them, they're going to capitalize. They're not going to do what the Steelers did. They're not going to get the possession and then turn it over on downs.
They have a high offense. They have a very high offense, high put down offense. So they got it's going to be interesting.
I want the Cowboys to win.
21-17.
Cowboy will make his third appearance if we do. But
Okay. So what did you say? 24?
Me, yeah, 24.
I'm talking about Marquise. You said Joe's is 24.
24-17.
You said 24 to 21-17.
yeah,
Okay.
17, yes, sir.
Dan, what you got? 'Cause right.
Hey, NFL. Do you got any more of those easy teams?
I know, right? I scared it too easy. Can you give us something else?
Yeah.
Let's see.
And you look at based off of how you guys your record stands. Stands is sitting at 5-0. I am sitting at 4-1 because of that goof up from the Bengals. I'm sorry. I would like to apologize publicly. I'm sorry. So Takaris was 3-2. So right now, I'll probably get his prediction later before the game starts, and then we'll update the scoreboard. Then Tracy says he's 2-3. He's at the bottom of the scoreboard, but it wasn't his fault. He was supposed to be 3-2 with Takaris. It's just the last second touchdown. Hey, what can you do?
I'm already one, so I ain't catching up. No.
So that's where we stand with the scoreboard. But right now, Stan, what you got?
I think I got the score 33-31.
Damn. Close game?
That's gonna be interesting.
33.
That's what I don't know.
Damn.
What are your options?
Come on, man. You already know who that boy on the other side gonna be. You done be more careful what you say.
I ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
Let's go, Washington. 33-31. Washington gonna win it, and we're gonna keep this thing.
Okay. Bet. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be a
good
close
game.
game.
I'm mad at it at 1 o'clock and not a primetime game because that's
I thought they would move it.
try to switch it.
I
but
said they should move it because
Who's playing that? Who's the nighttime game?
They did try. They did try. They told them no.
They
told
the
them no.
Jets are playing because I think it
The
was a
Jets
New York
playing
team.
Monday. They playing
Jerry.
Monday. They play.
I think
the
it was a
Bills
New York
Monday.
team. I think it was Giants.
What, on Sunday night?
Yeah, I think so.
Sunday night. Who y'all playing? Who y'all playing?
Giants, man, the Eagles.
No, that's horrible.
So let me get this straight.
That is horrible.
And that's the funniest thing ever.
They
that is
got
horrible.
two losing record teams playing Sunday night.
Sunday night. Yep.
Man, people gonna be mad they can't watch Jaden and Lamar play.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna-
You know what though?
The
Because it's
Bengals
not
and
prime time, that
Giants?
actually helps us.
Say
That
what happened?
actually helps
Yeah.
Washington. I appreciate that. We might really
Yeah.
win this game.
The Nothing Bowl.
Exactly. Why you mad?
I like that. I like that you say that. The Nothing
Listen,
Bowl.
I'm gonna be
Nothing
honest.
Bowl.
To be honest, y'all should have played on Sunday night.
Yeah, for sure.
And I
That
think
was-
many of
yo.
us Giant fans agree. Just for this one time.
that's a way. That's gonna be a heck of a game.
You know
right
what though? Quiet as kept. We should have played on Monday. The Jets should have been moved to Sunday. We deserve Monday night for this game.
Team taking your primetime spot? Damn.
there. I mean, but you know why? You know why Monday night is gonna be the Jets because of the debacle with what happened yesterday. But
Who they
But
play?
you know,
Who they
it
play
could-
Monday?
You know what? It could be the Bills. It could
The
be
Bills.
a perfect
the Bills.
script. The script might be that he got rid of the coach, and now we're going to
Mhm.
see Aaron do what Aaron does.
Aaron does. Yeah.
So
we'll see how that
we'll
works.
see.
Whatever.
I don't see it. I think Aaron is
We'll
getting ready
see.
to have his untimely demise for
As they say, you think he's gonna fall off a cliff?
Yeah.
Because the bet y'all run me trash. That's why.
100%. That's why I said
100%.
we playing with house money. They didn't expect this. We didn't
Yeah.
expect this.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we
We're
keep
playing
it,
with hope.
even if we keep it close and don't win, guess what? We still gonna be like,
I didn't know why they put the Bengals and Giants. I mean, it could have been better if it was like
You know
the
why.
NFC East.
you know why? It
I
won't
don't
be.
know. I
It won't
actually
because
don't.
of you guys. It's Joe Burrow. God, they love
it's
Joe
Joe Burrow.
Burrow. They love
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Burrow like
Yeah.
like
Cool.
he's Joe Montana.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they do.
what they're do with us. Why we playing? Why
No, no,
we?
they not.
that-
They not
that's what the
watching the
schedule
game for
falls.
you. They watching the game for Joe,
Yeah, for sure.
and they know he gonna put on the show. They think against you guys.
Right.
But I like your defense, so I think y'all could do something if y'all show up that night. But
yeah, because they don't have a defense. All y'all got to do is do something.
yeah, they don't have a defense. Y'all
Do
defense
something.
can be nasty. Y'all defense,
He actually did good last week. I must say.
yeah.
Yeah,
Danny-
they put-
And
their
he one of
offense-
his best
Their
kids.
offense was crazy.
This season he been doing well. Just ask the Cowboys. Jerry Jones said he's one of the toughest quarterbacks he's ever seen play against the Cowboys. He was like, I'm very impressed with Danny
Come on.
Dimes.
Come
Honest to
on,
God.
bro. I'm not this
That's what he said. I'm telling you.
And that's supposed to be offensive
Ain't
to
that
me,
what
but
he
I'm
said?
laughing at the Giants.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't think MQ knew that's what happened. Jerry Jones
Yeah.
literally came out and said, yeah, Jerry Jones literally came out after the
No, he
game
said
and said,
that.
I'm very
Uh-huh.
impressed with Danny Dimes, with the Giants and their quarterback. That was a tough team. I'm
I'm
proud of
talking
my
trash
team for
because he
winning.
want us to keep him,
Nah,
so
this
they can keep winning.
Yo, he made y'all quarterback sound like he was good.
You're right.
Yeah.
So sorry. So let me come up with. Hold on. Let me plug my computer in so that it doesn't die. That would be rude. All right, there we go.
Yeah,
So-
I hope so.
Okay, so this is gonna be the interesting prediction pick for me, and I'm gonna tell you why.
It's tough, man. It's a tough one.
It's so tough. I'm going, like I said, it definitely is going to be a tight game. I want to say 28-24. That's what I want to say. And the only reason why I'm worried about this game, and I hate, and I know that a lot of people hate the comparison between Jaden Daniels and RG3, but I have to compare the script based off of how the story is going. The last time we had an electric quarterback was 2012. That everybody loved, that the media was going for, that everybody was in our back. Like they was just, oh, he's the greatest, he's this and he's that. Look what he can do. He can run, he can pass, he can blah, blah, blah. Like the media was on his back. Just like Daniels is starting to prove. the thing that I'm worried about is the game that ruined this man's career. Was against Baltimore. That
Wanna
was
hear-
a body. That was a
when you heard
body
it
bag
today-
game. That was the body bag game. I don't. If we make it out of Baltimore, as healthy as whatever it is, because so for some reason everybody knows that the Commanders / Redskins, and I'm starting to notice a lot of people started saying Redskins more as opposed to Commanders. Side note, but
It's coming.
it's coming. So, but what the one thing that I noticed is that
We're
they
not
are
changing.
starting. They will. But the one thing I noticed about what's going on with that is that if they come out healthy, then I know that every team eventually we will end up with a body bag game, because it'll be something where it's like we're playing hot, blah, 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 blah. Then all of a sudden it'll be like 5 people got hurt in one game. And then we're like, oh, now we got to get down to the last 3 people on our roster. So what I'm hoping is that Jaden continues to protect himself. He plays smart as he's continuously doing, because I'm looking at Baltimore's, previous games, and they are playing hard. What I'm going to worry about, the guy that I want to worry about the most, is number 43. I don't like him because he's good. So, and he's like the sneaky person that's going to get a lot of reps, because we're going to pay attention to everybody else, and he's going to sneak it. We're going to watch Zay, we're going to watch Henry, and we have to pay attention to Lamar. The one person that they're going to miss is number 43. Don't know his name, but he's crazy. Somebody, your recording stop, Stan.
Yeah. Am I still
no,
in?
it's back up. It's back in now. Okay, so that's what my prediction is 28-24, and that's the reason why I hope we make it
28-24
out of
who?
us.
Really?
Oh yeah, I went against them the first time. I'm not doing it the second time. So if we lose, then it is what it is. But you know what I
Good
mean?
talk, guys.
I did the, I have to make it up. I'm sorry. I apologize publicly. But yes, so 28-24, that's us. So with that being said,
We got a bye week
I
after
can't
that.
wait.
We got a
1
bye
o'clock,
week after that.
not 8 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
do we?
We got a bye
Is
week after this game.
We need it.
We
We're gonna
do.
need it.
We got our bye week the same week.
I guess if y'all got one.
We got a bye week after Detroit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't know y'all
That's
had a bye
interesting.
week after that, but we got a bye week after this game.
And because you probably have two of y'all off, so then that way maybe y'all can play again right after. I don't know. Who knows?
Mhm.
But all I'm gonna say is, okay, you guys, if you
Oh.
lose, you got another week to think about it.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna have another week to recover.
Oh, my
So, let me
mistake.
ask
We
you,
don't have a
Steve,
bye week
so-
after that, I don't think. I think we keep
Yeah,
going.
I thought we just
We
later.
play. Yeah, we
I
play
think that
Carolina.
week is like week 8 or 9.
Okay, my bad. I looked at that wrong.
That's kind of like a bye week. I mean, Carolina is about 50.
That's cold. That's funny as hell, but that's
I mean, come on. They're
that's
trash.
funny. So,
They're trash.
so matter of fact, man, we'll probably discuss this a little later. I'll ask it off camera.
Okay.
But once we conclude, we can figure that part out. But that is our time, ladies and gentlemen. This is going into week 6 of Who Runs the NFC East. We would like to thank PZ Head the Flash. We would like MQ. We would like to thank Stan the Man and myself for presenting something special to you guys. Thank you for joining us. We will actually see you next week. We will post every Wednesday night or Wednesday afternoon, so you can see what's going on in the following weeks. We would like to thank you, and you guys have a great night.
Peace.